So we're gonna start clapping right now. Biggest clap of the night for Mr. Bak, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, last, no pressure, right? Best for last and shit. Anyway, yeah, my name is Bak. You heard right. It's actually short for Bakary. It's a rare name. It's a rare name. It's one of those names that I think should be reserved for people who are destined to greatness, like Kanye, LeBron, Barack, Bakary. That has a good ring to it. Well, until people say bakery, the whole fucking greatness goes out the window. But I'm originally from Africa. And the reason why I say Africa is because if I told you the name of the country, you would know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because when people think Africa, they think South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Zamunda, if you're over 30. Wakanda, if you're under 30. And then the rest of Africa, nobody gives a shit, right? It's a bunch of people naked, just running around, hunting gazelles for breakfast, with a wooden spear, and they sound like Donnie Thornberry with a click and fucking speech impediment. But people insist, they want to know where I'm from. And I'm like, no man, I'm not trying to give you a geography lesson right now. Don't worry about it. And they go, no, come on, try me. I'm like, all right, what is Senegal? To which they always say something along the lines of, well, my neighbor's cousin's teacher's daughter went to Kenya on safari 4 years ago. To which I reply, well, alligators spend their entire life with a heart on, and when their dick comes out, it snaps in and out like a rubber band. Because if you're gonna exchange irrelevant, random ass bullshit to each other, you might as well learn something. That's my point. That's all I'm trying to say. But I grew up in France, in case that wasn't obvious. And that's where I learned English. And my English teacher, Mrs. Dubois, which by the way, you can't get more French than that, she was horrible. She didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. It was worse than learning sex education from a virgin. Because at least the virgin has done extensive research over the years, mostly watching porn, right? And has basic knowledge of how sex works. Penis plus vagina plus condom equals safe, good. But penis plus vagina plus timing equals baby, bad. And so, but at least he knows this shit. But Miss Dubois has only been, the only qualification she has for teaching English was the fact that she went to London twice in her lifetime for a couple of weeks on vacation, and she was in her fucking 50s. She had no idea what the fuck she was talking about. She'd have lessons like, Brandon goes to the restaurant and orders vegetables and salmon. Yep, fucking salmon. For years, I thought you pronounced the fucking word, salmon. So I go to the restaurant, the Garden of Olives, as I call it, and there it is. On the menu, right there, I'm like, oh fuck, yes. You know that feeling when you finally get to apply some shit you went to school like once in your life? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, this one's for you, Mrs. Dubois. Rest in peace. I don't know what the fuck I said rest in peace, but she's probably still in France, making French people hate English language still to this day. But anyway, I'm there, I'm like, it's on the menu, I'm gonna fucking get that. I look at the waiter and I go, I would have the vegetables with the salmon. And without missing a beat, the waiter goes, excellent choice, sir. This motherfucker did not even correct me. But I guarantee you he went back to the kitchen like, yo, everybody stop what you're doing. This motherfucker at table 7 said salmon. He want vegetables with salmon. And by the way, don't forget to cut it in half. and sprinkle some almonds on top of that shit. No, I mean, it was that bad. It was that fucking bad. But and on top of that, it was British English. And British English is like dating an old, rich, white woman. It's sophisticated, elegant, soft in some areas, but snooty, but fucking boring as fuck. Like even the dirty word like bullets is still fancy, still sounds fancy to me. And then you get to meet her crazy American cousins, and the English is all over the fucking place. It's like they took all the rules of grammar and vocabulary and conjugation, made a big pile of it, climbed on top of a ladder and took a big shit on it. And the conversation will go something like this. I saw John the other day, and I was like, well, John, ain't that the dude that you the fucking cheated on you or some shit? Yeah, and he was like, how you doing? And I was like, how you doing? By the way, the fact that you can say how you doing and respond by how you doing, fucking brilliant. Props to you guys on American English for that. And then the conversation keeps going, and she goes, well, what'd you tell him? Well, I was like, I ain't fixing to be no bitch, like whatever, man, know what I mean? I ain't fixing to be no bitch, like whatever, man, know what I mean? And that, my friends, is the best English sentence I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. And from that point, I was like, you know what? Fuck this British shit. I'm going American English all the way. All right, thanks, guys. That's my time.
All right, so in case y'all didn't know, I've been doing a little bit of stand-up comedy here, left and right. Did it at Kick Butt Cafe a couple times, then Cap City once, and I just did it at Mr. Tramps here. And I've always wanted to do it. It's one of those things that I'm a big fan of comedy myself. I've been listening to comedy for maybe 15, 18 years, something like that. I tried it once 6 years ago just for the hell of it, but now I'm like really getting back into it. It's one of my New Year resolution and shit. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, you know. But it is different when you do it one in front of. So it's a bunch of open mics. So the way open mics work, pretty much it's like anybody can go up there, tell a few jokes or rant about some shit or talk about what's going on in their life. And it's interesting, but since anybody can go up, you know, you'll see some crazy shit, and some people who, I'm sorry, but they have no business being up there. But anyway, all power to them. It takes a lot to get on stage, get on the mic, so all power to them. And so this was my fourth time. Like, I had a whole set about my name, about, you know, my last name. I said about being from Africa, learning English. I want to see. I think I'm going to compete in the funniest person in Austin contest this year. I got to put this shit in. I got to just kind of clean up a little bit. But it's interesting. It's really interesting. I went last. I went dead last at Mr. Tramps, and so I performed to like maybe six, 7 people. Whereas when you go to Cap City open mic on Sundays, it's a room full of random people who just came to see comedy. So here you get to perform in front of other comics who are also working on their material, who trying things out, and you know, when they're done, they leave, so they don't always stay to see the, you know, the rest of the comics that are coming after them. So, and I went dead last, so I got 5 minutes. And I got a couple laughs in there, you know, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep doing this. It's a lot of fun, and it helps me, you know, put my ideas out there, help me structure ideas, and you know, people say I'm funny, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So I'm gonna keep putting these videos out, I think on either my YouTube or my Facebook or something, and then basically have you guys along for the ride and see how I progress as a comedian. I'm not saying I'm gonna do this for a living, unless Comedy Central comes to me and goes, yo, you're funny as fuck, blah blah blah. Nah, but I enjoy it. We'll see what comes of it. I always wanted to do it. I'm glad I'm doing it. It's a long time coming, and I'm really excited about the opportunity, and I look forward to the rest. So till next time, this is Bak. It's already like almost 1 o'clock because I went last on a Sunday night. But there's plenty of comedy in Austin. You know, go and check it out. Go to Cap City, go to Velveeta Room, Fallout Theater. Plenty of improv, plenty of showcases. As comics always come to Austin. Moon Tower's coming up in April, so go check that out if you haven't. to me, it's the best festival we have in town. It beats South by Southwest. Well, now it does. But anyway, check out some comedy, Netflix, all that good stuff. And I'll keep you guys posted on how I'm doing. And I'll do these little recap videos whenever I can. Usually I'll do it like after I go on stage. Maybe before and after. We'll see. Anyway, this is fun. It's just me in my car. It's 1 a.m. I got to get home. I got to work in the morning. So peace out. This is Bak signing off. Let's see how this comedy thing works out. Ciao.